Between Sam and Colby's Hell Week, the Conjuring House's responses and reaching out to Satori Hawes, Jason Hawes, Cody Desbians, and all of that lot, and also the drama that's been kicking off the Paranormal Files and the alleged table tipping, it's been one hell of a time over on the paranormal side of YouTube, as we expect nowadays, because if you know the paranormal community, you know it's just filled with more drama than it is anything else. But, there's been a lot go on, hasn't there? So, let's kind of break it down a little bit. Hello to everyone that's here thus far, you absolute bloody legends. I'm glad to see you all. But we're gonna break it down a little bit. So, obviously, to begin with, Sam and Colby dropped their Hell Week. I think they've literally just dropped episode 2, by the way. Surviving a week in our demonic school. We split up. So it looks like they're going for a bit of a theme of we bought it, we split up. Nikki, I'm good. How are you? I watched the first episode, as you can see. I kind of enjoyed it. I can't lie to you. I thought it was quite good. I enjoyed the episode. I thought that the episode was well done, well polished, and all that lot. But, it definitely looks like people over on their Reddit, so if we take a little look on the subreddit, are Sam and Colby, it's pretty messy. It's a pretty messy time to be alive, because for some reason their subreddit absolutely loves to hate on them, and basically I think they're just disgruntled because the content that they are used to and that what they want to see isn't what they're seeing. I haven't watched the second episode yet. No, neither have I. I think the second episode only dropped literally 51 minutes ago. So I haven't seen it yet either. But, maybe I'll do like a little reaction to it. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I'm not really much of a reaction channel. But you will see. Wendy, hello. How are you? Stacy, hello. Is it Caroline? Natu Haunted, hello. Chris Williams, hello. I was watching before I came here. Don't like the dead bell. Well, I've seen a lot of things about the dead bell. Do they use the dead bell within the episode? Is that something that they do, is it? I haven't seen the episode yet, so I don't know what's going on. I live down the road from the school and always heard stories about the school. Never got to go. Oh, mate, that sucks. Well, now might be your opportunity. You might be able to get along there. You might be able to go in, see it for yourself. Maybe it'll be worth a look. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. The dead bell sucks. I've never used it. Is it the bell? What is the dead bell? Hang on, let me just Google it quickly, because I want to see what the dead bell is, just to see what the hype is. Dead bell. Okay. Is it literally just a bell? Hello, Spotfire, Dragon TV, Love and Positive Light. Hello. Just use a regular bell. Is it? I don't understand what the dead bell is. I'm trying to find images of a dead bell. Oh, it's one of these. So you just ping it and then it's like... Right, okay. Right, fair enough. So, yeah, all right. Sam and Colby want $1,350 a night. Do they, though? What's that? Right. Sorry, that was my phone playing back. I didn't realise that was on. Oh, no, I don't think they do want $1,350 a night, because I did clear it up in a video that I made not too long ago. If I pull it up, then you can have a little look after, because I got some information sent over from one of the people that are going to be running events at the location. So if we go to my channel quickly, view your channel, and we look here. So if you watch this one, this video right here that I put out 5 days ago, the real information, that gives you all the information that you need about it. And basically, to cut a very long story short, it's about $85 per night per head, which obviously is a lot less than the $1,300 odd dollars that they were asking for. So yeah, there you go. That's the information for you. But definitely go and check that out. It's worth a look. Chemical Squirrel, hello. Don't you worry about being late. You haven't missed much so far. It's just me waffling on about just getting some housekeeping out of the way about things that have been going on. Colby was using the music box in the bathroom, in the welcome bathroom, and it kept going off inside, but not outside the door. Interesting. I heard about the amount that they actually did want and the amount a bit after all of the backlash they put it down. Well, apparently there was a technical glitch on the website, which said that they wanted $1,250 a night, but that was just a glitch and they don't actually want to put that out there. So I did get an email from the company. Oh, I can't show it because it's got information. Basically, I got an email from the company that are going to be running events there on behalf of Sam and Colby, and it's not the case. Trust me, it's not the case. Sorry, this is a weird question, but do you do a shout out on here for my daughters? Yeah, sure, Nikki. Why not? Right. Moving on to the Conjuring House. So the Conjuring House, there's been a lot of obviously back and forth with Jason Hawes. So Jason Hawes posted a video, what was it, a couple of days ago now? Let me have a look. Jason Hawes. So Jason Hawes posted this video that said the Conjuring House update, it's gotten worse, and then with the thumbnail, it's bad. And basically within it, he obviously went on to talk about the death threats that Satori had been receiving. So Jacqueline Nunez continues to violate the no contact orders, make threats, and instruct my children to harm themselves. This erratic behavior must cease. It is imperative that she receives the appropriate intervention. The community should consider closing the establishment before someone is seriously harmed, if not worse. So, you know, obviously that kicked off, and it was like, whoa. I mean, whenever Jason, Cody, Satori drop a video on their channels about this, you know shit's about to go down. But it looks like it might be about to get worse, and I'm going to show you something in just a moment. So that video is terrifying. Jacqueline Nunez of the TCH really needs intervention. I completely agree. Jacqueline Nunez should just sell to Elton and Matt and get out of the drama. She won't. She's already said that she's not going to. Everyone uses the excuse when something gets backlash. Yeah, fair enough. Hi everyone, nice to catch you live. Hello, Manic Mama, how are ya? Mickey, haven't spelled backwards. Saw it already. She does need help. She can't be getting away with what she's doing. I completely agree. Oh, wait, hang on. Have I missed? Nevaeh and Justice. Oh, those are some awesome names. Shout out to Nevaeh and Justice. Those are some amazing names. Really nice. Your camera is pretty glitchy. You keep freezing. Oh, no. Hang on. Let me just unplug it and plug it back in. Bear with me one sec. Right, bear with me. Sometimes you just got to give it the old 1, 2, you know, hard reset. Have you tried switching it off and on again? That's what you got to do. Is that better? I think Jason needs to start legal proceedings against Jacqueline Nunez. I'm pretty sure he has, by getting the, well, whatever the restraining order kind of thing is. I'm pretty sure he's had that against them for a while now, but it looks like, I mean, it doesn't really matter because Jacqueline Nunez does what Jacqueline Nunez wants, I suppose. Emma Stapleton. What's Emma? I think oh yeah. Heaven Backwards. Oh, I love that. Nevaeh Heaven Backwards. I never thought of it like that. That's beautiful, actually. I saw that too, but decided not to say anything. Lol. You keep glitching again. Oh, what a nightmare. I wonder if it's my doofer. Internet issue. Yeah, it could well be an internet issue. My internet's been playing up actually recently because the company that runs our internet are running some maintenance. And they did say it might dip in and out, but so I mean they were supposed to stop work at 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock tonight. But I mean that doesn't really mean anything when you're on a building site, does it? Tyler Henry. Who's Tyler Henry? Hang on, let me just do a quick Google search. Tyler Henry. Tyler Henry. Is it this guy? The guy on the right? Hollywood Medium. Oh, okay. I've got a bit of a... I don't really trust psychic mediums, if I'm honest. I'm not sure how I feel about psychic mediums. To be frank, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea, to be honest. Hey, Andrew's here as well. I forgot to say hello to Andrew. So, Andrew, how's your channel doing, by the way? I saw the other day that you were saying that you're having some issues, but it seems to be going all right now. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So, if you've ever seen this YouTube channel, Bad to the Bone Paranormal, right? They have posted, obviously, talking about this one. But Jacqueline has apparently accused another employee of stealing 60,000. Now, whether that's true, I don't know. The thumbnail says they just won't stop exploiting the Conjuring House. So I don't know if this is an issue with Jacqueline Nunez, or if this is an issue with Jason Hawes and Satori Hawes. But yeah, I think he was looked at by a debunker. His channel is fantastic. Oh, okay. Tyler Henry. I'll have to have a little look out. Oh, I see here. How is he verified with like 27,000 subscribers? Is it because he's a Hollywood medium? Is that the gig? I don't get it. It's so much drama. What's the what is the Tyler Henry stuff? Or we're in two conversations here. They mentioned you, and the woman was saying how Jacqueline Nunez is lovely to the channel owner. What's that? What's that? I'm confused. Emma, what are we talking about here? I just subscribed to that channel. What, Back to the Bone or to Tyler Henry? He has a TV show too. Oh, okay, makes sense. I just had a conversation with John. Oh God, here we go. I just had a conversation with John Arnold, and he says that someone should put Ian in the house and force her to sell. I just can't believe that it's being tolerated by the law as far as Nunez. Yeah. Okay, so mixed bag of feelings towards Tyler. Okay, I mean, to be fair, I've seen his channel pop up a couple of times on my feed, but I've never watched his stuff. But I mean, I've got a bit of a, I don't know, bit of a love-hate relationship with psychic mediums. That would be a good view. Just good. That would be good to view. Just saying, Tyler Henry. Right, I'll take a look at Tyler Henry. Sure, see what's going on. I subscribe to Bad to the Bone Paranormal. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Bad to the Bone Paranormal said Jacqueline Nunez has spoken to her and she's always lovely to her. I mean, fair enough. Maybe she's not, like... This is the thing, right? Obviously, I can only go off of what I've seen, which is Jacqueline Nunez is less than pleasant. But, you know, like... I've never spoken to Jacqueline directly, but I can, you know, I can't condone the actions, of course. Like, the actions that she's taken are pretty horrific. But I'm intrigued to take a look at this video just to see what the gig is, because is it just her reaction to Jason Hawes' video? Or let's skip to the end, because it looks like there's a lot of talking towards the end, and it might provide a little bit of context to what's going on at the moment. Okay, have fun. Have to leave to get my son from school. Yes, afternoon here, lol. Oh, Chris, well, have a lovely afternoon then. Are you in America? Are you over in the States? Cody and Satori should never have faked, and they would never have had a problem. I mean, yeah, I withhold judgment, because personally, I don't know, I just feel like, to me, so, like, unless it's like affecting someone like on an emotional level, you know, it shouldn't be. I can't imagine it'll be a huge issue. Personally, a medium with a show equals bullshit. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Let me just turn my headphones on, because I'm intrigued to take a little look at this here.
The letter or not, I have to tend to believe that she did, because.
Right. Let me just rewind a little bit.
Yeah, that's what they had to say. Pretty fucked up. Don't know if Jacqueline wrote the letter or not. I have to tend to believe that she did, because I did get a text message from a former employee, so it kind of matches up with what they read. Was the email sent to them? We don't know, because we don't see the top of the email. But if you put that email together with other things Jacqueline has spoke about or put statements out, it does seem like something she would write. I don't know why I think it's Andrea Perrin, but Andrea Perrin does say a lot of the crazy stuff that Jacqueline talks about. And Andrea Perrin was all for Jacqueline having that house. She was one of the people that all for it, and she was in her head. Jacqueline Nunez got into this not knowing anything about the paranormal So much so that she asked Ken DaCosta and Coney Satori, how do you become a paranormal investigator? Is there a school for it? And they kind of chuckled. And she's like, no, really, like, so she asked that. They started explaining. Then she said, well, what do you do when if people fake things or lie about it? And they all, well, Cody and Satori were the first ones to say something about it, the very first ones. I wonder if they were feeling guilty for something. And they were just like, word of mouth basically is how people get called out in the paranormal field. You can't take them to court. You can't have them arrested, all that stuff. So she didn't know anything about the paranormal field. So she walks into this house. She owns it. She's already stressed out from her job. You can clearly.
So this is something that I've contested as well with Jacqueline Nunez. Is, you know, she never seemed to have a background in the paranormal as far as I'm aware. Yet she steps into this house, and she's apparently a psychic medium. She's you know, spiritually in tuned, or whatever that means. You know, basically she's like working overtime on the old paranormal stuff. You know, does that not like ring alarm bells and red flags for anyone? Because it does me. Because I'm a bit like, well, you know, how can you go from never having anything to do with the Oh my god, I've just read the chat and it's completely taken me out of my train of thought. Spitfire Dragon. I'm also battling kidney cancer right now, Emma. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to hear that, and I hope that you recover, you know, soon, and I hope that it's something that you can get treatment for and stuff like that, you know, like, damn, I'm so sorry to hear that. How far along are you? Like, you know, what kind of, where are you at with that? Because I'm so sorry to hear that. Side-Eye Guy is awesome. I gotta say, I do like the Side-Eye Guy's content. He puts quite a comedic spin on stuff, and doesn't like necessarily take it too far, which is like respectable. Do you watch the Side-Eye Guy? He's been following the TCH drama too. I haven't seen him following the drama, but I've seen. I know he put out a video kind of breaking down the costs of going there. Anyway, let's carry on with this because this is intriguing me.
Really see it in this interview that when she starts talking about her real estate business, she's already stressed out, and she's repeatedly told, what you bring into the house is what you get. So if she brought in stress to the house, then she's going to get stress at the house, right? Because that's what they're saying. What you bring in is what you get. So you got Andrea Perrin with all her bullshit. There's a phone. Every time we come home, the phone is just hanging in midair, blah, blah, blah. But we got no picture of it, no video of it. And there was cameras and videos out back when we owned the house. My sister keeps getting hit in the head with a refrigerator door. It keeps opening and closing. Where's the footage? So but just a bunch of girls in the middle of nowhere had nothing better to do and just made things up. That's what I believe. Then you got Corey and Jen Heinzman. 1 minute they're saying, we didn't want her to have the house. But how come you didn't tell her in the beginning you didn't want her to have the house? What happened with the lien? Obviously, you guys did something for her to win the lien. Did she do some repairs to the house? And you all decided to back out, but you didn't give her the money for the repairs yet? Did that happen? Did something like that happen? I don't know, but I'm getting close to finding out. I think everything that's going on with the Conjuring House is just like kind of karma working its way through. Like supposedly, allegedly, Norma Sutcliffe, when she sold the house to Corey Heinzman and Roxanne Jaspero, I hope I said her name right. I'm bad at that. They promised her it wouldn't be used for paranormal research, that it was going to be kind of like a healing farm for kids and stuff like that. But what did they do? Corey slightly nudged Roxanne out of ownership with him, and they began paranormal investigations. So Corey says that promise was never made to Norma. Roxanne says it was. I actually have a couple emails that I got from Roxanne, who has documents this big. Sorry, my mic keeps breaking, so we're just going to go with the camera mic. Roxanne Jaspero has documents higher than this, tons of them, tons. In every text message, audio recording, contracts, every email from the realtor, that was there for Norma Sutcliffe, that handled everything for the house when they sold it to the Heinzmans and Roxanne, just everything. So there's a lot of BS being told by the Heinzmans, in my opinion, based off the documents I've been reading. A lot of BS. If you're
So I know the Heinzens obviously owned the Conjuring House before Jacqueline, right? So their version of events, when they went on Jason Hawes' like video, when all of this blew up, right, was the Jacqueline strong-armed them for the property and basically made them an offer that they couldn't refuse. Sorry, being like $1.5 million or something, or 1.4. I can't remember the exact amount, but this seems to paint a different picture. That, I mean, obviously, this is going to become a game of he said, she said, he said, she said. And there's no, like, at the minute, there's no, like, proof about what actually happened. So we're kind of left in this limbo area where it gets dangerous because we start to speculate. So, you know, but this is interesting because I haven't heard this side of the story yet.
big and bad, Corey, how come you stayed around and helped when you didn't want her to own the house? Why didn't you just take your big and bad self and go and not help? Why did you stay around and help? Oh, because it's a house. You formed a bond with the house. You love the house. I don't know. But why didn't you go? Why didn't you leave? You know, then you got Cody and Satori. Oh, they were introduced to Jacqueline by Jen Heisman. I know I'm saying her last name wrong. I'm not used to doing these reaction videos because I have to think like real quick. So Jen introduced Cody and Satori to Jacqueline. They went out to dinner with Jacqueline or had dinner at her house or something, but they've been to her house and then showed the method. And that's the first time Jacqueline saw it and her mind was blown. You show her the method. Did you show her the method in hopes that she'd say, why don't you guys come to the Conjuring House too and just stay there and come work for me? You know, da-da-da-da-da.
So Jacqueline Nunez has actually seen the method prior to going to the Conjuring House and at her physical home. Interesting. Very interesting. So does that give Cody and Satori a bit more like leeway and leverage for, you know, their believability? I don't know. Obviously I think that's gonna be a tale as old as time, isn't it? You know, the whole Cody and Satori thing, but that's not why we're here. I did research on Jacqueline Nunez. She used to be She used to be a star women's volleyball star player and won the NCAA championship for her team. Wow. And became a coach. It could explain her bullying ways. Maybe. I don't actually know for certain. I mean, there's a lot of things that I've heard, you know, bits and pieces about Jacqueline which play factors and potentials and, you know, possibilities into her, why she is the way she is today. But there's, you know, again, I've got no hard evidence to go off of for that, and I like to work with hard evidence as opposed to speculation. But, you know, the research, that seems plausible, right? Let's continue with this.
So, if I were Jacqueline, and I'm going to say this again, I would have fired everybody that was there, and I would have started with a new staff. I really would have. I think in some way, shape, or form, she was played by a lot of people who worked there that hung out there when the Heinzmans owned it. And again, that's just my opinion. Everything is my opinion. If it's a fact, I'll tell you it's a fact, and then I can back up that fact. So there's just a lot going on. As far as her mental health, there's something going on there. I'm currently going through a lot of mental health issues concerning the issues I'm having with my heart. I'm constantly depressed all the time. I got to fight through it. I constantly am thinking, am I going to wake up? Am I going to die? I can't sleep because I'm afraid if I fall asleep that I'm not going to wake up because of what's going on with my heart. So the mental issues that I'm having are just new to me. It's scary. So I would hate for someone to go online and talk about my mental issues. And that's exactly what's happening here with Jacqueline. Jason Hawes and his little band of people, they go on and they talk about her mental health. Well, That's not cool. It's not cool to take to social media and talk about someone's mental health. One, you guys are not doctors, you're not professionals, so don't do it. I mean, it's fucked up. If you talk about someone's mental health and you tell the whole world they have a mental health issue, and that person sees that, they're gonna feel like now the whole world is against me. The whole world is against me. You know.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Like, I think though, the issue lies in the behaviors, right? Like, because I want to tread lightly because I don't want to say the wrong thing or come across in the wrong way here. But, you've got to think of this from the point of view of everyone, haven't we? We've obviously got Jacqueline's side of it. We don't know that because she's not really spoken about it. And all we've seen from Jacqueline are these, horrific emails that have been sent. But then, the more vocal side being Jason Hawes, who's on the receiving end of these emails and is like, look, this is bad. This is the issue. This is what's going on. I don't know. Well, I hate when the internet strangers put me in my place. She has a very good point about Jacqueline Nunez. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be quite a divisive comment, I think. Because I can see it from both sides. I can see it from the side of Jacqueline Nunez. I wouldn't obviously want people speculating on my mental health. But when we're seeing what we're seeing, it's really difficult to... Do you know what I mean? Like, if Jacqueline came out tomorrow on a YouTube video, or she doesn't have to, obviously, but if she came out and said, like, look, this is what's going on, da 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 da, like, and she's like, I want everyone to just leave this be now, I think the internet would just leave it be. I think they would be like, look, what happened wasn't cool. The emails that you're sending aren't cool. There are death threats being sent around ultimately, and that's quite a scary thought. But I don't know. I think it's quite a... I think we're in a bit of a... we're in a bit of a limbo with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know Jason Hawes has, like, reached out to the authorities. Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. I don't need to waffle on about it anymore. It's a between rock and a hard place, I suppose, for Jason and Jacqueline and Satori and everyone involved. It's not about speculation. It's about what she's doing. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, what I mean by the speculation is like the speculation about what is going on with Jacqueline, because some people are saying that she's possessed, and that's an idea that's being thrown around. Personally, I don't think she is. But some of the messages I have seen in personal life, when someone is drunk, my grandfather always drank beer a lot. He sounded a lot like that at times when he speaks, that Jacqueline Nunez said in the message. Just my opinion. Fair enough. It's difficult to even try to understand Jacqueline Nunez's side when all we see is her continuing to bash and harass her former employees. Exactly. And ultimately, we can't excuse the bad behaviours. Do you know what I mean? We can't excuse the bad behaviours of what we've seen, which is firing employees like Brian Dancero for literally, like, on no basis other than the fact that a ghost allegedly told you that someone had stolen money. Like, that doesn't really fly. It doesn't sit. You've got to... If you're gonna try and pull that one, you've got to come with some hard evidence. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Especially when she doesn't provide any proof of what she claims they have done to her. Exactly. Accusing Jason Hawes of being a hitman, crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. Just like to accuse someone of being a hitman is bonkers. But that's just part and parcel of it. But I don't know if you guys have... Obviously, there's also been the controversy so recently, at least, with the table tipping with the Paranormal Files. Now, I know Colin seems to have put that one to bed. And I know that, Beardo dropped a video about it. He spoke about it and he said, his side. Colin's kind of said his side in his video. It looks like they've come to a bit of a stalemate where it's like, we have to just agree to disagree kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know if I don't know where we're sitting with that, because a lot of people are like seeing Colin as the bad guy now and saying that he's like, you know, against the debunkers and stuff. And I know that Colin was friendly with a lot of the debunkers. I don't know where we're sitting with that. It's just suddenly became really messy all of a sudden, didn't it? Let me just go have a look through my, because I did see someone post something. Bear with me. Here it is. So if we go on to this video right here. So Colin did post this on a YouTube channel that it literally just popped up on my feed out of the blue. And it said, it's called A1 Solution on Twitch. Okay. And he's kind of been following the drama a little bit, kind of similarly to how I do, I suppose. You know, regarding Elton and stuff like that. It's hard to know where he sits with this, but on his community tab, he posted this. This is what popped up on my feed. Thank you, Colin, for applying. I have my Sam and Colby Haunted School video dropping soon. Finale, all the rest of it. Da, da, da. And he said, this was posted 22 hours ago, and this was posted, so let's say 23 hours ago. Let's assume that this comment was made. Debunking is 1% legitimate debunks and 99% false allegations, slander, and assertions based on assumptions, observations, and, quote, feelings. How are we feeling about that? Obviously, that's bordering into the realms of, well, getting a bit messy. What are we thinking? Oh, I just found the comment literally right here. It was on this video. So, responding to a paranormal debunker, you should have said nothing. And then this was the response. I wonder what his response was. Honestly, seems to be the case. To keep it short, agreed. Appreciate you commenting. Thank you. What are we thinking? She's threatening people's lives. Different ball game. When we can't kid glove. And we can't kid glove that. Mental health for me is besides the point. Fair enough. I mean, I think that's the case for a lot of people, isn't it? You know, like that does seem to be the case for a lot of people. That's, you know, it's besides the point. It's not. People aren't gonna let that one just kind of let that go in that sense. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, interesting points being made there. So let's pull it forwards to. Is my internet good? Have we dropped out? Let me just have a quick check. My internet's been going all over the place, so I do apologise. Bear with me. I'm just going to make sure that the stream's still running, because it wasn't. No, it looks like we're good. We're still good. Okay, cool. I posted on my community tab the Colin comment. That guy was going after me. Oh, wow. Hang on, Spitfire. Oh, hello, Sandrine. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. Hang on, let me just jump onto my channel quickly, because I want to see your... That guy's video was about me, and I was not being nasty to him. Oh, so it's interesting. That's, I didn't expect that. Let me just go onto your channel quickly, so I'm intrigued. So, community. Okay, so on your community post, right, so your recent one says, so Colin from the Paranormal Files, you are saying you're saying your true colours by posting on A1 Solution on Twitch that an honest debunk is 1% and the rest is nothing but slander. That is true colours now. That means you are a fake and phony, all the rest of it. We're being nice to you, da 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 da. Wow. I did not see that coming. That was some M. Night Shyamalan level twist in the tale. I did not see that coming. By the way, rate the stuff that you do on your channel. I like this. This is cool. Yeah, that was some M. Night Shyamalan level twist in the tale right there. I did not see that coming one bit. So let's have a look on. Let's see what the Sam and Colby subreddit's saying now that the video's been out for a little while. Haven't seen much regarding Selena Spooky Boo and all the rest of it, because people were excited for her being involved in it. Hell Week merch. Do they read this? Do they read their Reddit page? Good question. My Golden loves Sam and Colby. Oh, love that. Yeah, I wonder if... So, in the trailer for the Hell Week, they kind of allude to the fact that Colby might get possessed. Which, what's our thoughts and feelings on that? I mean, is that just something that they're obviously just trying to, as a tactic to get people to watch and be involved and be like, oh my god? Or is that something that is that something that you think genuinely might happen? Just out of curiosity, of course. Just genuinely curious. I honestly forgot about Hell Week. Yeah, Hell Week's up and running now. We're on episode 2 of 3. I think they're dropping episode 3 on Friday from the sounds of it. Hello, how are you? Fur alien, sorry. Hello everyone, first time on an SS Live. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you could join us. Selena's in the trailer for the finale with Chris. Oh, so it's the final episode will be with them. Interesting. So was it? So from the looks of it, then are they breaking it up? So like Exploring with Josh was episode 1, and then it's the triplets on episode 2, and then episode 3 is going to be Chris and Selena. Is that how they're going to work it? Like a Zach Baggins possession. What, just every episode? I still can't believe, right, that Zach Baggins blocked me on Twitter. Unbelievable. Possessing does not happen all the time. Oh, wait. I helped Colin in the past when his YouTube channel was terminated by YouTube. This is the thanks he gave to me. I mean, wow. It's... Yeah. I remember when his channel got terminated, actually. Possessions are usually an act for entertainment, yeah. I mean, they're a good form of entertainment, obviously. It gets you on the edge of your seat and all the rest of it. But I don't know if it's any legitimateness. Where's the... Wait, hang on. Oh, here we go. Is this... No, that's a fan account. Yeah, no, it looks like I still might be blocked. RIP in the chat. Oh, no, here we are. Yeah, you're blocked. Oh. Damn it. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Hey, y'all. Hello, Southern Coke drinker. Ah, I am also drinking Coke today. It's one of those days where you need a little bit of caffeine, but no sugar. And where Red Bull's way too much caffeine, but this is good. Zach blocked me too, and I'm nobody. I just asked him oh my god. I'm also a nobody. I'm nothing special. So I'm just massively surprised that he even cared. Apparently he just blocks anyone though that doesn't agree with him. Which, is that really the way to go about it? I mean, to be fair, he's built a very successful career off the back of it, so I suppose it is. But yeah, I don't know. It's not the way I would go about it, at least. Zach is a joke now. It's a shame because he has the potential to have like literally one of the best paranormal like shows possible. But now I don't know if anyone will take it seriously, you know, which is a real shame. To be fair, it is a shame. It's quite sad. Yeah, I don't know. It is a shame. Biggest fake out there is Baggins. What is Hell Week? Is it an American thing? No. So over on Sam and Colby's YouTube channel, every October, they do what's called Hell Week, where they will do a 3-part series throughout one specific week in October. So last year, they obviously did the Conjuring House trilogy, which went down an absolute hiccup. And this year, they bought a school. They bought a goddamn school for them to spend 7 days in. So they are spending 7 days in a haunted school that they bought. I've watched episode 1, haven't seen episode 2. Kind of intrigued to see episode 2. Might do a little watch along where I'll watch it for a reaction video or something. I don't know. I don't know if reaction videos are really what people want to see on this channel, but we can work it out. A week at work. It's a week at work for me. Yeah, same. Zach and his crew have been banned from places. Really? What have they been banned for? Oh, the Paranormal Monkey Podcast. Hello, how are ya? How's it going? Yeah, what have they been? Where have they been banned from, and what for? Is it for? I mean, obviously, it can't be for good reasons. There's never a good reason why anyone's usually banned from somewhere, you know. The Ghost Adventures just scare themselves. Yeah, fair enough. That is kind of true. I agree with your thoughts about having serial killers' remains in his museums. It's so wrong. Yeah, for me, it just kind of comes across as if you're kind of glorifying a serial killer, you know, because you've got the remains up on display. And to me, the victims are the ones who should be remembered, not the serial killer themselves. So to have like America's most notorious serial killer just on display with his remains and his stuff up on display at your haunted museum, which, you know, is about haunted things, not like serial killers, you'd kind of be like, I don't know. But then I guess it might be 6 and 2 3s, right? Because I make videos for a crime channel where I go over. I might be in a bit of a hypocrite because I thought about this, right? So I made a video and I was like, am I being a bit hypocritical? Because I've got a YouTube channel called Simply Crime. You might notice a bit of a simply theme. It's because I'm quite simple, right? But if we go to Simply Crime, so I make YouTube videos. Kind of about. I've only done 2 so far, but one about the Night Stalker and one about the Zodiac Killer. And is this me doing what I'm criticizing Zach Baggins of doing? But like in the video, I try really hard to not glorify what they've done, but kind of remember the victims within it. Is this what is that hypocritical of me to do? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a little look at the comments. Destroying property, disrespecting the rules of the owners, stuff like that. Oh, damn. Hi Haley, how are ya? Disrespectful to the victims. I agree, it could become that way. Hi, it's Pythian Priestess from the Sam and Colby video. Wait, what? Were you in a Sam and Colby video? My 5 times great grandmother, who was Catherine Eddowes, who was killed by Jack. Oh my god, killed by Jack the Ripper. Oh my goodness. That's crazy because I've actually got a video coming out, not the next one, probably one day next week, about Jack the Ripper, and I spoke about the whole situation. That's crazy, Haley. Oh my goodness. I remember Twin Paranormal going to the Farris School. Have Sam and Colby ever done a collab with them, or am I imagining it? Not as far as I can remember. I remember seeing Twin Paranormal and Ghost Adventures at one point. I think it was on the Distraught Lake or whatever episode that was. Just can't watch fake stuff. Would rather nothing happen. All made up crap. I've had my own paranormal experiences and there's nothing to it at all. Fair enough. Telling the story is different from putting the remains on display. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better because I did walk away from that thinking, am I like just kind of pointing a mirror at myself here? Like, yeah. Zach had integrity in the beginning. Now it's just a joke. See, this is the thing. I really enjoyed Ghost Adventures seasons 1 through to probably about 4. And then after that, from 4 through to wherever it is now, like 25, it's just a bit messy. Do you know what I mean? And there's so much shady stuff that goes on behind the scenes where it's like egos clearly got overinflated and it was just like, yeah. Hindley and Brady once tried to snatch my auntie from the bus stop, but she was a little girl. No way. That's crazy. So Hindley and Brady. So I've actually got a video dropping tonight, literally in 15 minutes on my crime channel. Shameless plug to the crime channel, by the way. Is it this one that's coming up? The Moors Murders. Oh no, I've got the Moors Murders coming out later this week. So on Friday, I've got an episode about the Moors Murders. But tonight, I have got a video on the Hillside Strangler. So if you don't know about the Hillside Strangler, then you can go and check it out over on Simply Crime at 9 p.m. tonight. Shameless plug, 13 minutes time. I'll leave a little link into the in the description. It's good to know the families of the victims still keep their memories alive. Absolutely, I agree. I can't believe that. My mum was on the radio, BBC, talking about it. I also have it on DVD. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Moors murders. Yeah, that's right. Crazy. What's the latest with Cody and Satori? Are they still knocking about? Sorry, I'm terrible at jokes. No, I found that one quite funny. I mean, they still seem to be doing stuff over on their channel. I mean, their vlogs are fun. I won't lie. Like I've watched a few of. Excuse me. I've watched a few of their vlogs, and they're quite fun. I won't lie to you. Like the investigations obviously do really well on their channel, and then they've got other vlogs as well, like just doing other little bits and pieces. They're just enjoying themselves, and to be fair, who can blame them? What do you think about Selena? What do you think to Selena Spooky Boo? Hilarious. She's arguably one of the funniest people I've ever seen. I followed her on TikTok. I remember her like when she wasn't as huge as she is now. Obviously, she started out on TikTok and then rolled over to YouTube and stuff like this, similar to that of like Call Me Chris and stuff like that. But she was always hilarious, and her sleepwalking videos, that was peak Selena Spooky Boo with sleepwalking, when she used to like just do random stuff in her sleep. You should watch her TikTok content if you haven't already. Selena should do comedy videos, not paranormal. She's just so funny, man. She's so funny. Do you know who I've got like not a guilty pleasure, because I have no shame in liking their content, is Call Me Chris. Call Me Chris's crime stories, amazing. What does Selena Spooky Boo do these days? Is it urban legends and stuff like that? Is it similar to... Because her and Call Me Chris are basically the same person, right? Like, they do very similar content. Like, the ghosts of serial killers, insane makeup transformations. This seems to be a little bit of... she kind of realms into the paranormal stuff, I suppose. That's interesting. I do like her content, to be fair. She's funny. She's hilarious. Love Chris's skits, especially Riley. The little finger. You know, the little hand on the end of her finger when she's like talking. Oh, it's great. Very interesting family history. Let's see this again. Oh, Ben, if you look up the Jack the Ripper program from the Amelia Fox, you will see my mum on it. It was filmed before COVID. I'm going to look for that, because I've got like a guilty pleasure when it comes to true crime stuff. I love it. Like Lainey and I will just like lay in bed sometimes when we've got nothing else to do, and we'll just listen to Mr. Ballin. Obviously his videos are really, really good. And I really enjoy Call Me Chris's, like I said, with the crime stuff. And who's another one? Johnson, last name Johnson, Ray William Johnson. His content is really good as well. Really enjoy that stuff. She has a podcast called Haunted Estate, which is amazing. I need to listen to that. They always do My Haunted House stuff. Ooh. What is that, like where they just kind of like make fun things? Oh my god, Hayley, I've seen that one with Amelia Fox in it as well. That's insane, being a direct descendant of one of the victims to Jack. I know. One of the, like, imagine, like, I mean, that's crazy, Hayley. That's like some crazy stuff, because obviously Jack the Ripper is one of the most infamous serial killers in history, up there with the Zodiac after never being caught. Do you know what I mean? The Paranormal Monkey podcast did a ghost hunt around Cannock Chase a few years back. A local historian told us to the site of the child murders of the 60s. Due to the sensitivity, we didn't publish any of the footage. Well, that's completely fair enough. And respect to you for not posting that. But wow, that's crazy. Have you ever heard of Loey Lane? Really like Loey Lane. And Hayley Reese. Haven't heard of Hayley Reese. They used to do ghost hunting besties, but there was drama between them, and they do their own thing now. No. Mr. Ballin, yes, great channel, always, yes. He talks with his hands all the time. Like, his hands are going 10 to the dozen, and it really helps with engagement, especially with my ADHD brain, because his hands are just constantly doing stuff like this, and they're going all over the place, and he's like, and before you know it, half an hour's passed, you've been told a story, you've educated yourself, and you've just watched his hands go everywhere, and it's like crazy. It's like watching a magician with the sleight of hand. I don't live that far from where Catherine Eddowes was killed too. It's about a 20-minute bus journey. Wow, that's crazy. Mr. Ballin, yes, great show. Oh yeah, I've already read that one. Hang on, let me have a little... Star Trek, the original series, had Jack the Ripper as a space alien that takes over people's bodies. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I've never actually watched Star Trek, to be honest. I've always been... I feel like you're either Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings... or you're like, so I've always been on the side of Harry Potter, or you've always been Star Trek or Star Wars, and I was always on the side of Star Wars. That's just me though. I'm a big nerd at heart. Have you ever seen Rotten Mango? No. I'm good about to Google it. If you send me to some filthy sites... Oh wait, no, it popped up on my feed. I'll let you off. Rotten Mango. Here we go. Ah. Wait, have I seen this channel before? I feel like I might have. I feel like I might have seen a couple of videos, but a very long time ago. And it definitely didn't have millions of views back then. Interesting. No, I want to check that one out. LOL to Star Trek and Doctor Who. Yeah. Oh, Lord of the Rings and Star Trek and Doctor Who. Yeah, Doctor Who was my thing when I was a kid. I grew up on Doctor Who. When David Tennant was Doctor Who, though, he was the best one for sure. He was literally goated to the point where didn't they bring him back recently? I mean, I don't know how they're still pumping that show out, if they even are anymore, because you would have thought that stuff had died off, because Also getting into the Planet of the Apes and Cloverfield films. Never seen Cloverfield. Only ever watched the first Planet of the Apes. The one with James Franco in it. Before he got really weird. Oh yes, 100%. Doctor Who all day. Especially the fourth Doctor. Don't remember the fourth one. I only remember it from the ninth one, which was the bald dude. I can't remember his name, but he was bald. And then he then turned into David Tennant, who then turned into Matt Smith, before Matt Smith was a badass on House of the Dragon. If you haven't seen House of the Dragon, that's something else you should watch. Ben, have you checked out Blue Waffle? I'm definitely not Googling Blue Waffle. Rotten Mango is my favourite true crime channel. Recommend. Oh yeah, I'm going to check that out for sure. Smaller channels like Entity 7 Paranormal, Ouija Brothers, PDX Paranormal, and the likes do good investigations and don't claim everything is paranormal. Fair enough. I mean, the problem with me, right, is the reason I enjoy channels, and I say enjoy, it's not because I watch it for real paranormal, right? But I really enjoy Twin Paranormal, Sam and Colby, channels like that, is because my attention span is god awful, right? I can't hold a sentence very well at the best of times because my brain's darting all over the place. So I need quick cuts. I need things fast paced. I need things that happen at that moment. I need to be fed entertainment. Like, that's why I love TikTok. I love YouTube Shorts, because I'm literally fed stuff constantly, and that's why I like those channels, because I don't like, and it's no disrespect to any of the channels listed, but if it's like a slow drawn, slower paced video, I don't know if I could sit and watch it all, because I don't know. It's like it's the thrill of something big happening every 20 seconds. That's like, it keeps me hooked. But I know that that's not for everyone. I'm just very childish in that sense. Rotten Mango will draw you in. I'm gonna check out some Rotten Mango now, because maybe I can take some inspiration. The Paranormal Monkey Podcast. Oh, you'll hate my channel then. I'm gonna have to check it out now that you've said that. Hang on, let me just pull up I have it somewhere. Here we go. So, the Paranormal Monkey Podcast. I feel like I've heard of your channel before, and that's no disrespect at all to you, but it's because you interview people That makes sense. I feel like I've seen you mentioned on other people's channels. So it's an honor to have you here. Thank you. But I'll definitely go and check out some of your videos and stuff, you know, for sure, to see what you've got going on and stuff like that. Everyone investigates in different. I love watching all paranormal channels on YouTube. Thanks for your content too. Even the beginning channels. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. Have a lovely evening and enjoy yourself. Raw Mango is lovely. I feel for her when she gets upset. Oh, well, you have kids. Have an amazing day. I do have kids. My toddler hopefully is still in bed. I'm praying for it because we're doing potty training and he doesn't like going to the toilet right now. Well, I mean, like going for like a number 2. So he gets like tummy pains and he wakes up in the night and it's like and then he's awake and then it's like the 1 o'clock before we're going back to bed and it's just crazy. But I'm hoping he's still asleep. I love the Paranormal Nightmares and Yasko and his friends. I love Yasko. He's my boy. You know, me and him are brothers. Hey, he's live. How are you? Hello, Andrew B. How are you? This is how paranormal I get. It may take weeks before you get any evidence. I agree. You know, I mean, I can't claim to know, but I do always like find it interesting how different channels go about things, and I always find it interesting what people find. You know, I think I've got a pretty good like bullshit detector. I can always tell if something's real or if something's not, but I never usually let it sway me unless it's just absolutely ridiculous and in your face and it's just like, you know, then I'm just like, maybe I'll go and find something else. But, you know, that's just me. But I'm going to wrap this up in a minute because I need to go and put out, obviously, I've still got videos to go out today. So, you know, the grind never ends, does it? It never ends. But I do have, like I said, a video about the Hillside Strangler going out over on the Crime Channel. So if you want to check out the Crime Channel, I'm just going to, you know, just really, like, subtly place it gently. Hang on. I'm just going to subtly place it gently into share channel, copy, into the chat. And if anyone wants to, why won't you paste? There we go. And if you want to come and check out, you know, some Simply Crime and a bit of crime stories and, you know, just quite a laid back vibe, a bit more edited. I don't edit these videos myself, so, you know, it's not rubbish editing. Then, you know, come and check it out. It's just what I would love to hear. You know, it is a shameless plug, but I would love to hear genuinely your thoughts and opinions on the content because it's something right now that I'm working on. So I would definitely really appreciate all the any advice that you could give to how it could be better. But I am going to love and leave you guys. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your evening, day, morning, afternoon, night, wherever it is you are in the world. I thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad that we could have this little catch up. It's been fun. We'll definitely have to do this again, probably every Wednesday around the same time. And until next time, guys, thank you so much once again. And until next time, I'll speak to you later.